Hey friends, hello, namaste. Today I'm taking you to a new place, a new destination, and each time we have to cross this juncture. Anyways, I'll tell you where we are going exactly, but before that, welcome back to my channel. So, friends, when we started off from home, it was slightly drizzling, so we were worried if we could really enjoy the place. But we anyway left from home a little late. So, what we did was we stopped at the Udupi Garden Hotel, which is there very close to the Rangoli Gardens. Yes, that's where we have come. This is the Rangoli Gardens, but you got to not go straight, take a left and go inside, and then again a right to go inside the Rangoli Gardens. Now, what is Rangoli Gardens? This is a very popular place. In fact, they have recreated the one which is already there near Hubli, the Shidgaon village. There is already a model village that they have created, and they have done something very similar. We have seen the first one, I mean, the one which is there near Hubli. So, we thought I should get my parents here, and my daughter was very small when we went to that Shidgaon rock garden, what is there, which is just the same way that you find it here. So we decided to come to this place. This is called the Rangoli Gardens, which is there in Tani Sandra, very close to Jakkur. So you can probably look for Rangoli Gardens in the map and you'll reach this place. So you have to take the entry ticket here, and upon showing that, they'll tie a band sort of thing on your wrist, and then you enter inside. And this is how you get to see the model village inside. Now, basically, what they've done is, the Karnataka's rural, authentic village life, the rich cultural traditions, religious events, or you can say the various livelihood of various sectors in our society, especially the ones living in Karnataka, is actually shown here. This is a typical grocery shop that was there many years back. Today, of course, you may not find something similar, and this is a tailor shop. So they have made a different models of different class and sectors of our society, which is a great way to show your kids how we as humans have progressed. Today we have mobile phones, we have so many gadgets and other things, but this is the lifestyle that our kids, our children, they don't get to see, or they would totally be unaware of. So when you bring them here, they can actually live and relive these moments. When you share your memories, your childhood, if they are accompanied, like how I had taken my parents, they had this vivid memory of their childhood, which is just the way it was depicted here. So they used to tell me, see, this is how it was, that is how it was. So if you're taking your grandparents with you, I think it is an awesome thing. Experience everything very differently. We'll see things very differently here. Here what you're seeing is kids playing gilli danda, and this is actually the village headman's home, and this is how you see people interacting with the village head, and this is how actually the homes were in the olden times. So this is not something that I'm sure you'll all get to see anywhere, unless of course you have somebody actually living even till date in any of the villages. Probably you'll get a chance to go and see their home and their livelihood, everything. We had that opportunity, and I have shared that in my previous videos of Mangalore, where I had visited my native places. The authentic experience of going to a village was something that my daughter also experienced for the very first time. The homes, wherever that we went, when we went to the Mangalore trip, all our ancestors' home were amidst the forest, amidst the Western Ghats, something that you definitely can't imagine going and seeing those places, because who would take you to such places, you tell me? So we got to experience. If you've not watched those videos, please go back to my profile, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because you'll get to see some really beautiful videos even coming forward in the future. Basically, when I go with the family. I don't go alone with my husband, or not a solo trip. Usually my trips will be with the senior citizens, that is my parents and my daughter, who is a small girl. So you can go with your family. So whatever that I show you is completely a family trip, and the details that I give will basically be something that when you go as a family, you can actually enjoy the trip, and it'll give you a proper insight of how you have to plan your trip. So our trips are going to be something that will be very accommodating to both kids and adults, that is senior citizens as well. Now, what you see here is a weaver's house and how it looked in those olden times. It basically takes you back to your roots and give you a very classic feel of village life. You just saw that, na? The child being given bath when they are just born. That's exactly how kids were given bath when they were newborns. So all these are new things that you get to see, especially for children of these days who would have not seen these things. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. If you haven't come here, I highly recommend do come here. The timings here is between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on all days, including Sundays and holidays. Now here the counter would close by around 4:30 or so. So you got to be here before that time, because here the total time that you would take if you're watching everything and trying to understand everything in detail, then you would take at least 1.5 to 2 hours to go around this model village. So you have to plan accordingly. And this place is inside the Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Rural Energy and Development, which is near the Sri Rampura cross. So if you're coming by bus, then you have to get down at the Sri Rampura circle, which is at the walkable distance. But again, you have to be a little early, otherwise you may not get the tickets to enter inside, because it would take time for you to go around this model village. Now if I have to talk about the entry fees, then it is 200 rupees for adults on Saturdays, Sundays and any government holidays, and 100 rupees for kids between 3 to 14 years old. And on all other days, that is weekdays, it is 150 rupees for adults and 100 for children. And another thing is that they have an in-house restaurant here, the Rangoli kitchen, which serves the authentic North Karnataka food, that is the jolad roti and palya, and probably even the bele holige and all that. So you'll get to eat some authentic North Karnataka dishes here. So if you're coming during the lunch time, then definitely you can enjoy your meals here. This place is the best place if you are looking forward to a half day trip, or a place where you can spend like as if you've come for a picnic. Then I think this is the perfect place. Now where we are entering is a traditional farming system, that particular section where you see some traditional farming methods being followed. I mean, that kind of models being made here. And also the village the farmers mela or the farmers marketplace. Whatever they've grown in their farms, they bring there and they sell it for a reasonable price. So you get to see a model of that being depicted here. If you can see this, it is a beautiful setup. I mean, the expression on these faces of these people are so real and so authentic. I mean, you would fall in love with these models here. If you can see this particular, if you're seeing whatever that I'm showing you right now on the screen, you see how people are buying things in the market, and see the expression on the faces of these people who are selling and buying. Very authentic, something that you would feel okay, they are real. You don't feel like these are models, you get to feel that they are real. So that's the kind of very beautifully they have made all the models here. And this is a cattle fair where the cattle are sold. This eco park is very, it, I would call it very individualized and crafted by exceptionally skilled people who have done some tremendously great job. And now coming to some entertainment section for kids and adults alike. This is also inside the premises itself, but it's just outside the models or the model village. Now, here there is one huge model which they have placed, in fact, two of them. One is this one where you see a wrestling competition going on, and people are enjoying the process or the competition here. And you have to notice the expression on each of these people. It is so different from one another and so real, you would enjoy. And then my daughter, of course, she wanted to do something very interesting. So she tried her hands in pottery with the help of the old man here. She made this beautiful pottery for, I think, 70-80 rupees or so. And then she went on a tanga ride for the first time. She had never gone on a horse ride like this, so that also she could enjoy here. And then we had some wonderful time shopping. This was basically just before, I think, the friendship days. So she bought a few keychains here for her friends. And wherever we went here inside this eco friendly park, we could see models depicting Yakshagana, the Bengaluru Karga that takes place. Even the model of that was made here. So there were a lot of things that we could see in and around the place here. And there was a small shop here which sold some very authentic organic items like the honey, and some of the millets were also available here, and a lot of brass and other handcrafted, handmade items were available here. So if you want to take anything from here as a souvenir, then definitely go and visit the store here. And then it was time for us to leave because it was getting dark. So we decided to have a cup of coffee or tea in their in-house restaurant. So we went there, but before going there, we could see so many other models around the place here. As we were going towards the restaurant, you can see all this. Then there was a magic show that was happening, so we just stood there for a couple of minutes. We enjoyed that.
Three. More right. Leg up. और ये सर राइट सर ओपन करो 500 हो गया ले लीजिए सर मैडम 500 सर ओपन करके सब कुछ दिखाना है.
So as we were walking towards the restaurant, we came across this particular kambala that was displayed here as models. And again, as I always have been saying, it is a beautiful place to come here. If you just have to look at the models and their expressions and the way they have shown everything, it looks very authentic. This is exactly how you find people, in that mood when they're totally there enjoying the sport. Okay, so this is something that I cannot explain. You have to come here and live this moment here all by yourself. And you know what? Luckily, it did not rain. It was very cloudy and was a very pleasant weather. It did not rain throughout. till we finished and came back home. So that was the best part. And so we had a cup of tea, all of us, we enjoyed the tea, and they had lit up light, and this is how it was looking in the light as well. So, friends, it's time to say goodbye to this place. Until next time, maybe we would come here again because we really love this place. If you haven't visited this place yet, then I would highly recommend, because this is a very nice place to spend with your children, especially. So, do visit and leave your thoughts and feedback in the comment section. And if you've liked this video, then do not forget to like, share, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Enjoy the festival season that is coming up. See you all soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.